Hello scrappers. Another compressor here I took out of a unit, and thought I'd kind of try to do a thing like I did several years ago, or not, about a year ago actually, year and a half, where I was considering buying the sealed units from an old boy that met in the city, which I never did buy any, but I considered it. And I'm going to weigh this out. And of course I didn't grab that earlier and had pen and paper. I got paper there. Let's see if I can find a pen here. But I got the scale zeroed out there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, there it is. Kind of see it, 0 pounds, 0 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that on there in all of its heaviness. £63, 14 ounces. Let me see if I got a pin right here. Pencil. We just round that off to 64 pounds. So, round that off to 64 pounds. Do some math here in a minute. And looking here at Wichita Metal Recovery, they put their prices online. If anybody's up there in Wichita, or you want to use say their prices for reference, it's http and whatnot, wmrks.com is their website. And you can see their phone number there. So anyway, what we got is down here, compressor AC, 15 cents a pound, but if you're buying over 100 pounds, they bring 20 cents a pound. So, try to kind of underline that. So, as you can see, with just one right there, it's 64 pounds. It doesn't take a whole lot to get over 100 pounds, so we can go off to 20 cents a pound. Just kind of figure this out. Plus it'll throw extra money out there, extra expense kind of, to see, you know, really how much you might make. The last time I did this, by doing the numbers and everything, I ended up with a compressor with aluminum wire in it. So 64 times 20 cents, 0.20 equals $12.80. Is that right? I'll refigure that in just a second. Clear this back out. I don't know if you can see this. Well, probably not. 64 times 0.20 equals $12.80. So we're starting out with, say, if I took it to the scrap yard to them and I had more than one of these, I would get $12.80 just for that unit, which is not a bad price at all. So I mean, if you got a lot going on, yeah, it might be worth it. Just pick them up and take them to the scrap yard. So now we'll tear into it and we'll see how much copper we get out of it, and then how much weight is left in all the pieces after we get the copper out. So, pick it up and bring it over here. I usually cut right above the weld, and with this here, the angle grinder will work better there. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll do the cutting off camera, and that way this video doesn't drag out. Well, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I can go ahead and cut. It won't take that long to tear this down anyway. So, if you're wearing earbuds, turn your volume down. Got a couple cats out here running around. Okay, kitty. Are you a stray? Huh? Kind of watching me. Yeah, there's a little bit of fluid in there. Well, I could hear that rattling around when I moved it around earlier. I thought, man, that could loose or dry. Just about there, got just a little way to go. And you can see that blade's still pretty full. Guys, responding to comments on that last video. Look at this. Another copper noodle. I knew I'd be finding those forever in the dirt. You get covered up with a little dirt, you don't see them. But one of the guys had a real good point about, I mentioned cutting the windings here with a 7-inch angle grinder. And he had a real good point. As you can see, when I'm cutting this, I'm kind of hanging onto the unit with my left hand and running the angle grinder with my right. But with a 7-inch, they're so much bigger, it takes both hands to operate those. So if you don't have a way to secure your item that you're cutting, that thing could jump on you, and a slight twist and side pressure on that blade is going to shatter that thing. And you're going to have shrapnel flying all over the place. So now what I got to do pretty much is make a couple cuts here on this. I got a tube and a bolt. So I need to cut that so I can then unbolt the unit itself. Plug your ears. suppose he came back and edited it, and he had another very good point too, is always know the speed of your angle grinder, the RPMs, whether it's a 4.5 inch or 7 inch, whatever, and know the speed of your blades. And make sure you have a blade that's rated for the speed of your angle grinder. If this is 5400 RPM, make sure this is at least 54, if not higher. And it's still all there. Yeah, there's one thing I didn't really think of, but hopefully I can get on with vice grips. But that nut right here would have unscrewed that, which I afterthought, huh? Yep. Drop the calculator. So I think I'll try to get on that right off first thing. Try to get on here with the vice grips. And it's not turning. Okay, well, I may have to cut that, and we'll go across that bridge when we get there. About 7/16 apparently. It was a nice long one. Get some leverage with this one. Hopefully I don't drop it in the oil again. Try not to drag this video out too long. Normally I throw these in the bucket, but since we want to reweigh all this stuff, I'll try a different pair of vice grips on that here in a minute, see if I can't get a bite on it. Here's some flat jaw ones here. Yeah, it's turning. Well, I'm glad. Okay, and now, that's kind of nice. I got a string on each side. If I can lift that right off, I'm gonna, well, I was gonna set that on the scale, but the scale shut itself off. So what I'll do right now, I'll just set this beside the scale. It's a lot lighter with the stator out of there, a whole lot lighter. Set these other couple pieces off to the side. Drop the bolts down inside. One hit the floor. Let me find it. Fish it back up. Where did it go? There it is. Went all the way to this side. Yeah, the weather's warming up around here real nice right now. Supposed to be in the 60s, I think, tomorrow. Still got some of that ice out there. Okay, and where I'm at right at this moment, need to pull this off. Put that up there. I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera for a minute, get the air compressor turned on, and change the disc on the angle grinder. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, on the angle grinder, we didn't wear down very much. You see the new one in the back and the old one up in the front. But I wanted to put a new one on there where we can get, cut down as much depth as we can get. I can use this one on another case. I've got another big one down here. And I've got 4 or 6 more units outside to tear down yet. Hopefully I can get on them tomorrow, but I'm not sure. It's going to be a muddy mess out there, I know that, so depending on how muddy it is. I still got plenty to do inside the shop here, so I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow yet. Okay, gonna get loud again, plug your ears. Okay, well, that got as deep as I can get it there. So now I'll get the sawzall, and we'll finish off this this end. Nice to see we have copper this time. Yeah, that last video I cut into it and had aluminum. I think it was mixed. I think it's mainly aluminum, but it had a little bit of copper in it. And I thought, well, I really didn't want to just toss the video, so I thought, well, I'll continue on with it, and we'll just see what kind of numbers it brings. And which a lot of your initial investment, if you were going to buy these things, a lot of your initial investment you're going to get back in the short iron. I was getting all the little plastic pieces off of there. So now drag the air hose out here, and my air hammer. You see the took a kind of regular flat chisel and cut a V in it. It helps kind of grab the wire. Let's see. I'm going to turn my little scale on and zero it out with a bucket on there. Like 4.3 ounces. I got it zeroed out. Now this, I did a video on one of these the other day. This should come out a lot easier. A lot easier. One I did the other day put up a pretty good fight. I had to kind of cut the strings and just take a few sections at a time. cut those wires off. That way we can get a little bit closer weight on just the copper. £3, 12.8 ounces. Okay, I'm going to turn this back on. And we'll drop that back in there. Put that on top there somehow. And okay, let's see what we got now. I'm not sure if we can see it. I might have to turn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a little better angle. You can see it's 58 ounces, or 58 pounds even. So if you paid $12.80 and now we have 58 pounds, and what do we got here? I don't know if he's got short iron listed, but he's got steel down here at 140 a ton. So we're going to say 7 cents a pound. So 58 pounds. That's $4.06. Yeah, there's a big, kind of a big difference there, isn't it? Yeah, right now we're saying we got 3 3/4 pounds of copper. Copper prices here, since it take a lot more of these to make 100 pounds of copper than it does steel. Of course, now we'd probably get 8 or 9 cents a pound if we had a short iron price in here. Number 2 copper, $3.35. $3.35 times 3.75. Well, that comes up to $12.42. That comes up to about $12.42 for the copper. Yep. I'm knowing here somewhere, huh? So we made $12.42 plus the $4.04. So roughly we spent $12.80, we made $16.46. So $16.46, take away $12.80. We've made $3.66 profit. Yeah, not a lot, but now if you save the copper up till you had over 100 pounds, then his pay would be 20 cents a pound higher. Be $3.55 a pound for his number 2 copper. And like I said, if you had a short iron price instead of 7 cents a pound, say 58 pounds times, we'll say 9 cents a pound, 0.09 equals $52. Yeah, that can't be right. It's not no $52, that's for sure. .09 cents a pound times 58 equals $5.22. So that's an extra $5.18, something like that. So but still, you know, $6 at a hobby. Now that's if you were buying them, so it probably really may not really be worth the time to buy them and the effort. Drive over, pick them up. Now, you know, if you're doing a large volume and you know, like doing a video like this, it takes a lot longer to do the work. But still, what do we have, $6 and something? So. Yeah, 366. 366 to the good. And then got to figure in maybe a couple cents for electricity and stuff. You probably made $3.50. Yep. You could do 3 of them an hour. Be about $10 an hour. So you just kind of have to decide for yourself: is it worth it? You know, do you have the time? You know, some guys have a lot more time than some of them have a lot more time than they have scrap the process. So, you know, you just have to figure that out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to mention those cutoff discs. I've got those listed on my Amazon affiliate link and affiliate page, and the link is in the description below the video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I want to invite you to take a look around and see what you think. And I do a lot of different types of stuff, so maybe you'll find something you enjoy. I hope to get out there and fire up my Devil Forge here soon. But you know, right now it's a muddy mess out there. I've got it ready to go, and I had to make a little path outside the door there because it was all ice and snow. I don't know if you can see it with the barrel there or not, but it's melting pretty good, but it's creating a muddy mess out there now. So, but it's still pretty much packed ice right outside the door here. I had a wheelbarrow full of stuff, so had to get it out and emptied. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I want to thank everybody for watching, and stop back in the next video. Bye bye.